So Mission Community Outreach Center is a free clothing, hygiene, housewares, and diaper bank. We were founded in 1996, so we've been around serving the community for a long time now, and we're open to anyone that needs us. I got involved in high school, so around 2008, 2009, I just started volunteering every once in a while to help organize the clothing. And then when I came back to Spokane, after a brief stint in Washington, D.C., I went to grad school, got my master's in public health, and then once I graduated, there sort of was just a part-time position available at Mission Community Outreach Center, and then it turned into full-time, and now I'm the executive director, and I've been there 7 years. So the Fig Tree and Mission Community Outreach Center have a history far before I even started. So when I started, it was already kind of in the works of we would do ads with the Fig Tree, which I'm sure our director before me even got set up. But in the last few years, we've really kind of created a closer relationship. We've had a few articles. The Fig Tree has highlighted our back to school shoe giveaway this last summer, where we gave out almost 2,000 new pair of shoes and socks to kids going back to school in our community. We have attended, along with my board of directors, many of the Fig Tree, the luncheons, the breakfast, the legislative conference, and then also we're in the guide that the Fig Tree puts out every year, which is so helpful. And we give those out to a lot of our clients as well when they're looking for resources in our community. So my mom is a social worker, and she's been involved in a variety of different agencies in Spokane for 20 plus years. So she knew about the Fig Tree long before even I did. And so growing up, volunteering and being involved in the community and helping those in need was always something that was kind of taught to us and something that I grew up very much focused on. And then when I started working at Mission Community Outreach Center, most of our volunteers are retired, hence why we're open in the middle of the day. So those are usually the people that can volunteer. So in terms of bridging the generations, I'm possibly 30 years younger than most of the volunteers at MCOC, but those are the people that started it and founded it and really made it what it is today. And then we're really trying hard to get younger kids, even like Girl Scout groups or high school groups, college groups, to come in to Mission Community Outreach Center and really see what we're doing for the community, and encouraging them to get involved with a variety of different nonprofits or any way that they feel like giving back, and trying to pass that torch on to those that are younger than me. Well, the Fig Tree always has really inspiring articles. You go to the Fig Tree and it's always good news, which we don't get maybe a lot of these days. So going to the Fig Tree and getting to read articles about really interesting, exciting people in our community that I don't even know of, and I feel like I'm fairly well connected, but I feel like every issue of the Fig Tree has new people in it. You get to learn about new nonprofits or new agencies starting up, and just new projects that really amazing people in our community are focused on. And I don't think that's something that we would always know about if it wasn't for the Fig Tree reaching out to different generations, different backgrounds, people that work in completely different fields than even I do, but are still doing something really important in our community. And I think the Fig Tree does a really great job of connecting the community and the generations with the articles and the people that you guys reach out to make sure that their voices are heard when maybe their voices aren't heard in mainstream media. We're actually updating our resource wall at Mission Community Outreach Center right now to include more brochures as well as the resource directory. But we get a lot of individuals coming in, some that are experiencing homelessness, some that are recently housed, some that are looking for rental assistance, even just food banks, a variety of resources that they're looking for. And it's so wonderful that with the resource guide, we can be like, here's the book. Everything that you possibly just asked us about is in this book, and you guys can take it home and take it wherever you need to go. You can figure out who you're supposed to call, instead of just handing them like maybe 15 different brochures that maybe they don't have the room to carry. So the resource guide we use all the time. My front desk volunteers that check in each of our clients when we're open refer to the resource guide all the time, because that's a lot of stuff for them to have to memorize of like, what hours is the Salvation Army Food Bank open, or what hours should I send people to the Housing Authority, Catholic Charities, Family Promise, and it's all in the resource guide. And so it's really helpful to not only give to our clients, but as a resource for our volunteers to help those when they come in to see us. I'm just really excited to be partnering with the Fig Tree and to continue our partnership with MCOC and the Fig Tree and see, what amazing things this community is going to be doing in this next year. We love new volunteers. We love having people come work with us. And our shoe event is one of those really special events where you get to give a kid a brand new pair of shoes, and to see the look on their face and how excited they get. For some families, it could be the very first brand new pair of shoes that these kids have ever gotten. So we love that our volunteers love coming to help us, and we always encourage people to reach out if they're interested.